All right, good morning, everybody. It's an exciting day for Altered State Machine as the first production cycle of genome mining just went live. That's right, Dr. Jenny Bryan finally cracked the code and opened the door to the community to use her Lunaris machine. Genome mining is basically staking ASTO to mine Gen2 brains, which will enable the expansion of the ASM ecosystem. It's a two-step process over the course of 60 days. And the way that it works is we'll stake our ASTO and LP tokens to create ASTO energy. This is referred to as the production cycle. Then the mining cycle, which starts after the first production cycle ends, is when ASTO energy can be used to mine Gen2 brains. So there's a couple of different ways to participate in the genome mining. One is using ASTO and LP tokens via Uniswap. The other is LP tokens via the ASTO discovery auction, which is what I did. And then you can just contribute ASTO tokens directly. So we'll walk through what that looks like. Before we do so, just wanted to refer back to some of this, and legend has it that the seekers discovered what appears to be a tear in space. The seeker also noticed a ship floating nearby. Within the ship was the one and only Professor Jenny Bryan, who was hard at work scanning the data. And it's there that she discovered ASTO energy. She invented the Lunaris machine to harness that energy. And the machine essentially stores energy until at the end of the 60-day harvesting cycle, it's ready to be used for Gen2 brains. So let's walk through step by step what you need to do to mine your Gen2 brains. First, head to the Cortex, which is at cortex.alteredstatemachine.xyz. Click on Get Started with the Genome Mining tile. Then we're going to click into the Lunaris charge machine tile. You'll see a dashboard of your contributions. You'll want to add ASTO to the machine. So click on the second tab titled Charge Machine. Then you'll approve the contract with your wallet so that you can add ASTO. It cost me something like $3.22. Now I'm participating in the ASTO discovery auction, as I mentioned earlier. So my ASTO is in the form of LP tokens. Those will be automatically added to the Lunaris machine for me, and I'll receive an accelerator of at least 10% in this first production cycle. But I'm going to use the rewards that I've received from that ADA pool. So I went to the rewards tab and claimed my ASTO by approving a transaction that cost me around $6. Now I'll add my ASTO to the machine. I've got a confirmation that I claimed my ASTO. Then I jump over to the charge machine tab again. I add ASTO to the machine by clicking max. I approve a transaction, which cost me about $10 at the time. I get a confirmation that I've successfully supplied charge to the machine. I can go over to the overview tab and see my contributions in ASTO energy for this production cycle. And looks like I'm all set. So you might be wondering how much ASTO energy will be needed to mine a Gen2 brain in this production cycle, and there's a formula for that. It's the total ASTO energy the community contributes divided by the number of Gen2 brains allocated in this cycle, which happens to be 35,000 brains. I just say stay in touch with the community in the Discord, and they'll be able to give you a rough estimate. There will also be monitoring features on the Cortex site, so you can get a sense for where you stand. Okay, that's it. I hope this helped act as your guinea pig, and we'll return for the second step of the process, but have a great weekend.